Guys, I'm a bit worried about Zelda's 35th anniversary. As you probably know, it's next year in 2021, the big 3-5, and I'm excited to see what Nintendo will do for Zelda's big anniversary. Obviously, with Mario, we got this Super Mario 3D All-Stars bundle, and of course next year we're getting Mario 3D World, and we're also getting an AR Mario Kart game later this year, and we even got the original Mario All-Stars on the Nintendo Switch Online subscription. And all that's really cool, but let's be honest, the 3D All-Stars bundle, it's pretty disappointing. Obviously, it's hard to be angry or upset, at least for me, because these games are really great. Super Mario 64 and Galaxy are some of my favorite games of all time, and I gladly paid $60 for this bundle because I think it's honestly worth it. And honestly, I think publishers should be able to price their games whatever they want them to be, however much they think they're worth, and the best part is us consumers are not forced to buy them. But at the same time, Nintendo is putting a countdown timer on this bundle, so that is pretty annoying. But either way, that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Zelda. I assume Nintendo has been holding off on bringing Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD to Nintendo Switch because they wanted to give us something special for Zelda's 35th anniversary. But it has me wondering, do you guys think that's the only two games we will get? Me personally, and I know tons of other people, would love to see Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on Nintendo Switch, but with one major caveat. I want to see the 3DS versions in HD. Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D look great, and if you're seeing this gameplay right now, this is what they look like up-res to HD, which is all Nintendo did for these Mario games, so I assume they would do the same thing for Zelda. But my main concern is that we're not going to get the 3DS games on Switch. Whether it be for the nostalgia factor or the more probable answer, which is a cheaper development time and costs, Nintendo's probably just going to bring the original titles to Nintendo Switch, the N64 versions of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. This would be so disappointing to me, mainly because the remakes added so many quality of life changes and fixes, not to mention a huge graphical overhaul. These games still look great, but I'm just worried we're going to be getting these N64 versions over the 3DS versions. And like I said, that would just be a huge letdown. The 3DS versions added gyro aiming, they streamlined some of the temples to make them a bit easier, but it's not as daunting for newcomers, and I just really loved these remakes. Now don't get me wrong, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on N64 are still fantastic, and I'll probably replay them on Switch if they end up bringing those versions over. But as you can see, the N64 versions simply up-res to HD doesn't look nearly as good as the 3DS versions. But don't get me wrong, I totally understand the nostalgia factor. The games on N64 are the ones I personally played as a kid. Those are the ones that I remember very fondly, but the 3DS remakes just add so many quality of life changes. I honestly think anyone experiencing those games for the first time in 2021 are going to prefer the Nintendo 3DS versions. But let me know what you think down in the comments section below. And also, if you hear any background noise, sorry about that, I'm recording this while my kids are home. And if you're watching this just when I posted it, I'm currently traveling. I'll be back early next week, and I have a fun review that I'm excited to do. It's not for a game, it's for a Switch accessory that I sort of did a video on in the past, but this is a brand new version, and I'm really excited about that. But yeah, let me know what you think about all this Zelda stuff down in the comments section below. Are you a bit scared that Nintendo's going to port over the N64 versions instead of the 3DS versions? Because I'm a bit worried, guys. I really want to see those 3DS versions in HD on my Switch. Anyway, if you liked this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.